Hello and welcome to our online class. Stay put and learn from me all throughout the session. If you are new to our channel, please like this video, share and click subscribe. And finally, click the notification bell so that you'll get notified about every new video or every new lesson. Our objective for this week is to identify the 6 categories of Proverbs according to Damiana L. Eugenio. Let us know more about Damiana L. Eugenio. Damiana L. Eugenio, a distinguished scholar of Philippine folklore, compiled and edited what may very well be considered as the most comprehensive collection of proverbs in our country. There is a limited number of works like this in existence. She spent a lifetime collecting pieces of folk literature that reveal our ancestors' wisdom. When she gathered proverbs from various areas in our country, she declared that our elders lived by simple, yet very meaningful rules of righteous living. In fact, she asserted that even the Spaniards who colonized our country noticed how proverbs form part of the native spirit. Spanish missionaries were found to have translated such proverbs and other oral expressions in Spanish in order for their fellow religious people to learn our indigenous languages. By doing so, they were able to interact with the early Filipinos there and eventually introduce the Catholic faith. Proverbs. Any idea of this word? Okay, let us find out. Proverbs are brief instructive expressions that suggest a specific action, behavior, or judgment. Proverbs referred to by some scholars as the wisdom of many wit of one. Proverbs also are commonly written in the form of short assertions or poetic two-liners which have rhyme. In addition to proverbs in Filipino, they are called salawikain or sawikain. Just like, for example, the line, nasa Diyos ang awa, nasa tao ang gawa. Meaning to say, you have to do your part, to do your best, and then God will do the rest. Okay. Proverbs also prescribe norms, impart a lesson, or emphasize traditions and beliefs in a community. Impart a lesson. Just like, for example, the earlier example given, nasa Diyos ang awa, nasa tao ang gawa. Meaning to say, you have to do your part, to put some effort, hard work, so that you become successful. Or to become successful, you have to do your part, to do your best, to work hard and sacrifice to be successful someday or to become successful person. So, it imparts a lesson. It gives lessons. This time, let us identify the 6 categories of Proverbs by Damiana L. Eugenio. Number 1 category of Proverb by Damiana L. Eugenio. Proverbs expressing a general attitude towards life and the laws that govern life. Like for example, in Tagalog, ang kapalaran ko, di ko man hanapin, dudulong lalapit kung talagang akin. Ibig sabihin, ang kapalaran ng isang tao ay kusang darating kung talagang para sa iyo. Hindi mo kailangan hanapin yon. Kung talagang para sa iyo, kusa itong darating. Okay, in English, the good fortune which is intended for me will come even without my seeking it. In God's perfect timing, ika nga nila. Another example in Tagalog, walang ligaya sa lupa na di dinilig ng luha. O lahat daw ng bagay sa mundo ay pinaghihirapan. O di kaya kung gusto mo maging mayaman o maging successful someday, kailangan paghirapan mo muna ito. Lahat naman siguro dumaan sa hirap bago maging successful. Okay, in English, there is no earthly joy that is not watered with tears. Dumaan muna sa mga challenges, sa daming challenges bago maging successful o bago maging rich, bago maging honor student. Bakit naging honor student? Dahil nag-aral na mabuti. Bakit naging pinakamayamang negosyante? Dahil nagsimula siya sa hirap. Naging matatag, nagtrabaho ng maayos, at ginawa ng paraan upang makamit ang pinapangarap sa buhay. Okay, so ganon. Nagsimula sa pinakamahirap hanggang sa naging successful. Number 2, category of proverb. Ethical proverbs recommending certain virtues and condemning certain vices. Like for example, in Bicol, dahil mo pagpaagahan ang magigibong ngunyan. In English, do not put off for tomorrow what you can do for today. In Tagalog, huwag mo nang ipagpabukas ang kaya mong gawin ngayon. Hey, tama nga naman, diba? Proverbs gives lessons. Meaning to say, huwag mo nang ipagpabukas kung kaya mo naman gawin ngayon para hindi ka na maging praning o para mas marami ka pang time para gumawa ng iba pang bagay para bukas. So, yun ang ibig sabihin. Okay, another example, in Tagalog, walang utang na di pinagbayaran. Ibig sabihin, lahat daw ng utang, lahat ng may utang ay kailangan mo ding bayaran upang ikaw ay pautangin nila ulit kapag ikaw ay nangangailangan or kapag ikaw ay naging gipit. In English, no debt remains unpaid. Number 3, category of Proverbs by Damiana L. Eugenio. Proverbs expressing a system of values. Like for example, in Ilocano, tinasadot abarukas karne adamro. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong because I am not Ilocana. In English, a lazy young man is like foul-smelling meat. In Tagalog, ang taong tamad ay malansa. Okay. Ibig sabihin ay ang taong tamad daw ay hindi kapaki-pakinabang sa lipunan. O di kaya ang taong tamad ay walang patutunguhan. Walang future. So, yun. So, expressing a system of values. It gives lessons. Proverbs gives lesson. Another example in Hilagaynon. Isa ka tuig nga ituponon. Isa katak na wagwagon. In English, it takes only a moment to squander what took a year to save. In Tagalog, like for example, gawin mo na ngayon habang presko pa sa iyong isipan upang hindi mo makaligtaan o makalimutan ang dapat mong gawin. Okay. At gawin mo ngayon habang nandyan pa si teacher. For example, pag may gagawin kayong activities sa school, aktibidades, okay, kailangan gawin mo na ngayon habang nandyan si teacher para pag hindi pa malinaw sa'yo, andyan si teacher para itanong mo ulit at para mataas ang iyong grado. Okay. Or, for example, sa paggawa ng cake, pag-bake ng cake, gawin mo na ngayon ang natutunan mo, kunyari, sumali ka or nag-attend ka ng seminar at trainings. Agad-agad mong i-apply o gawin para hindi mo makalimutan lahat ng mga procedure sa paggawa. At you come up with a good texture of a cake. Okay. Yun. Number 4, category of proverb. Proverbs expressing general truths and observations about life and human nature. For example, in Tagalog, huli man at magaling ay naihahabol din. In English, a good thing is never too late. Another example in Pampango, in maya pababayi, may guhit, yakaring ruby. In English, a good woman is worth more than rubies. In Tagalog, lagi ko itong naririnig o lagi nyo rin itong naririnig. In Tagalog, lahat ng mga babae ay minamahal, hindi sinasaktan. Okay. Do you agree, boys? Number 5 category of proverb. Humorous proverbs. Like for example in Tagalog, kay tagal na nindahan, kabili-bili balindang. Ibig sabihin, kay tagal mong namili, ang dami-dami mong pinili, pero wala ka palang pera. Paano yun? O di kaya, ang tagal-tagal mong namili, yun pala wala kang pera. So, inuubos mo lang ang oras mo sa pamimili ng mga gamit, ng mga gadgets, nang hindi mo naman kailangan. At sa huli, wala ka palang pera. O di kaya, bili ka ng bili ng mga gamit. Yun pala, hindi mo pala ito masyadong kailangan. O di kaya, bumili ka ng mga gadgets, ng anything, ng pagkain, ng mga anything na gusto mo. Pero hindi pala iyon kailangan. So, nagastos mo yung pera mo sa hindi naman kailangan. Kinabukasan, wala kayong pabili ng pagkain. Nakagasto ka pa. Eh kung inipon mo na lang para sa pasukan. Diba? Okay, in English, after shopping for a long time, he ended up with a poor purchase. Okay, so humorous proverbs. Number 6, last but not the least category of proverb is miscellaneous proverbs. Like for example, in Pampango, ing matutudda pimangka inabalu lebasan ng sapa. I'm sorry, class, if I cannot pronounce it properly or my pronunciations are wrong because I'm not belong to Pampangueños. Okay. In English, the sleeping boatman does not know the streams he has passed. A. Explanation in Tagalog, ang taong tulog ng tulog ay pinapagalitan ni nanay. Or like for example, kapag lagi kang tulog sa klase, pagdating ng quiz, 0 ang nakuha mo. O, nakarelate ka, no? Okay. Another example, in Ibatan, mapipya no sumabat ka may sausawod susagap as kano kabidin mo do kalawangan kumanalamad su amo. Okay. Ibig sabihin, in Ibatan, napipya no sumabat ka kaysa manalamad ka sa may trabaho. Mimian pa siguro na pa rin mo bahay nyo, no, sumabat ka, naman kad bahay nyo. Kaysa naman manalamad ka do, kapit bahay mo sa may trabaho, samantalang, ari-aro uyasan nyo bahay nyo, kano, ari marudit gagan nyo. O, dawa, mapipya siguro sumabat ka, as kapanindong mo ina, ama, nukakakdah mo sa. Di ba? Naging, may accomplishment ka na, nakatulong ka pa sa pamilya mo, o sa bahay nyo. O, di ba? Okay. In English, it is better to go home and weave a net than to stay on the shore and watch the fish. To top it all, our proverbs are not only witty expressions, they are also cultural treasures. As we continue to use them in various spoken or written forms, and as we explore ways of representing them in graphic, musical, or dramatic modes, we facilitate their preservation. Here is for your activity. True or false? Write T if the statement is true and F if it is not. 1. Most of the early proverbs in the Philippines are written in English. 2. Proverbs and other forms of folk literature were translated by the Spaniards. 3. Some proverbs are poetic and figurative in nature. 4. Proverbs can instruct and prescribe at the same time. 5. Proverbs reflect many things about our culture and identity. Write your answers in your notebook or in any sheet of paper. Good luck! The answers for your activity, number 1 is F, number 2, T, 3, F, 4, F, and number 5, T. How many correct answers did you get? Okay, that's it. And I hope you learned something today. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.